Freight Train. This is a song that every fingerstyle guitar player is supposed to know. In fact, the song is so ubiquitous that recently when I played at a memorial for a guitar player named Dale Miller, who recently passed away, we were all going to play, all the guitarists who involved in the show were going to play Freight Train. But there was a catch. We were going to play Freight Train together, but we would play so that we would be picking the person's guitar next to us. So, for instance, I would be fretting the chords, and then the guitar player on my right would be finger picking that song. So it was assumed that we all knew how to do it. I was practicing this backstage with Alex DeGrassi, and we were getting it down. You know, we had it. We never made it to the point on stage where we all were doing it, but that's sort of the idea, that it's so many people know this song that you're kind of expected to know it. Okay. The song includes the chord C, G, and an E in there, an F, and that's it. So what we're going to do here is just an alternating bass song. So the first part of the song, the first 8 bars, is all between C and G. So you'll be alternating your bass on your C chord between the 5th and 4th string. And then you'll be alternating your bass on your G chord between the 6th and the 4th string. I think the hardest thing about playing Freight Train is your pinky's moving around a lot in order to play the melody notes. But you can hear that that's the melody of the song. Notice my pinky starts off on that 1st string 3rd fret, and it comes off. Then it goes to the 2nd string 3rd fret, and it comes off. So if I'm playing that first 2 bars, that's my C chord. When I go to my G chord, now if you fret your G chord like so, with these 3 fingers, I know some people like to do their G chord with the index, middle, and ring or pinky. But we're going to be going from G to G7 and G6. And so it's important that you fret your chord with these 3 fingers. So you'll go G. Sorry, it starts off. Then a G7. Back to G. G7, G6, play that passage again, the G, 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're back to C. So that gets us through the first half of the song. C, G, G7, G, G7, G6, C. All with our alternating bass. Then we move into a section where we start with an E chord. Okay, so what I'm doing there for the E chord, standard E shape, but during the first measure of this, I will roll my first finger down like I'm barring the top 3 strings, so I can play this F note at the 1st fret on the 1st string. And my pinky comes back in and I play an E7. Okay, and then we go to F, notice when I make my F chord, that's my sort of standard first position F chord that most people know. And rather than playing a full bar chord, I will bring my thumb over the top. Now I'm not playing the fifth string at all. My alternating bass is going back and forth between the 6th and the 4th string. Bring my pinky in there to play that 2nd string. Back to C, G, C, whole song. That's it. The pattern here with the right hand is always the same as far as the rhythm of the piece. Remember, you've got your alternating bass, and those notes are all occurring on the down beat. So if you are tapping your foot, 1, 2, 3, 4, your bass pattern is following your foot. Then the notes we play on the melody are either played with the bass note on the downbeat, or they're played in between the bass notes on the upbeat. So for instance, my first measure, I start off pinching 2 strings, the 5th and the 1st string. Then I play a bass, that's on the downbeat. Then upbeat on the 3rd string, downbeat bass on the 5th string, upbeat melody on the 1st string, and then bass note, downbeat on the 4th beat. So you can count that if you were to count it as 1, 2, and 3, and 4. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Sorry. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. 1, 2, and 3, and that goes for every measure of the song. It has that same rhythm. 2 and 3 and 4. 1, 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 2 and 3 and 4. 1. So just keep that in mind. That rhythm's going to stay the same. So your right hand is keeping that 1, 2, and 3, and 4 throughout the whole song. Once you get the song down, you can check out the next video in this series where I show you how to play the song with the metronome. That can be very helpful and make you feel like you're playing the song much more solidly than just on your own. Okay, good luck.